another exciting episode of Haunt Talk. Today we will be doing a review for Demon House. In, I don't know how to pronounce this name.
Monongahela? Monongahela? PA.
Yeah. Whole bunch of consonants.
Right.
Not sure.
So this place, it's in a little,
The little house.
Yeah, I don't want to, because it looks like a mansion, but it's not that big.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird how to describe it.
Yeah, very, very deceiving house. It's very strange.
Yes. And yeah, so it's a part outside and part inside the house. You have to park at the school and take a little bus over to get to it. So it's kind of unique in that way. And they have a whole bunch of stuff set up outside, like as you walk to it.
Yeah, they have like a little midway area with like bonfires, and there's like a bar and like food you can get and stuff like that.
Yep, and you don't, there's not really a line you wait in. Once you pay, you get a number on the back of your hand, and then you just go when your number's called.
Yeah, literally they took a big old Sharpie marker and drew numbers on our hands. Like, it took me a couple days to scrub it off.
It's finally off.
Yeah, I think it's actually finally off.
Yeah.
It's been like 3 or 4 days. But it was on there. It was permanent.
Right. But yeah, that's kind of, so besides that though, it is a pretty traditional haunted house. Yeah. So we'll start getting into the categories. Sets and props. They had a fair amount of stuff, and honestly walking up to the place, they had so much like cool stuff in the yard that I was kind of let down by what was actually in the place itself.
Yeah.
There was some neat stuff, like in the house, so there's a couple like scenes, and they have like a bookshelf that would open, or a wall that would open, like a secret door. That was kind of cool. The house itself was really just kind of small, like the area that's in there.
Yeah.
There wasn't too much in there.
Yeah, because it was really like, you go upstairs, there's like 2 or 3 rooms up there, and it's all like mostly doll and baby themed up there. And then you come downstairs, and it's like a laboratory-ish kind of area, I think.
Yeah, there was like a lab area.
Yeah.
It definitely felt like there was a lot of padding in the haunted house. The haunted house wasn't super long to begin with. It only took us about 15 minutes. And a lot of it was like switchback walls.
Yeah, like a lot of switchback walls.
Yeah, and there was a couple of scenes, but there wasn't really that much. Maybe a couple animatronics. There wasn't all that much to really talk about.
Yeah, I mean, the scenes that did have stuff were really well done, but spread it out a little, you know?
Yeah, I definitely think there needs to be more added for the sets and props area. Like she said, what was there was good. But there just needs to be more. Some of the areas that, like, so there's just switchbacks, needs to be something a little more substantial, I think.
Yeah.
But so for sets and props, we gave them a 7.
Yeah.
So next is actors, and while the ones that were there were really good, there was not very many of them.
No, not at all.
I don't really think I got jump scared at all through the entire thing. Not really startled.
I think once.
Okay. And the actors that were there were pretty good. They were in character. They didn't have much speaking parts, though. It was more just growling at you. Like, there was the girl at the beginning. She had speaking parts, the one that was, like, the psychic, and she, like, or a tarot card reader, and she, like, read someone's fortune or something like that, which is kind of cool, in, like, the little opening area.
Yeah, she basically told you, like, the rules of the house.
Yep.
And then she did card readings for a couple people. And then there were a couple people that had, like, some roles. Like, there was somebody, like, a doctor. The one with the hidden door in the shelf. He had a little bit of parts. There was a really creepy girl that she didn't make much. She made, like, noises and stuff, but she was actually doing the spider walk where you walk backwards and stuff. Yeah, she was pretty neat. She was pretty neat. That was really cool. But she was just kind of groaning and making, like, zombie-ish kind of noises and stuff. Most everybody was doing that.
And the one guy that was hopping from the beds, he freaked us out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because we thought the bed was going to break.
Yeah, they had, like, these big hospital beds, like gurneys. and he was jumping from a gurney to a gurney, and the one, like, actually tipped.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was supposed to do that, or if he had it planned like that as a startle. I think that was pretty much the only startle, because I thought he was going to fall on me.
Right.
Because he jumped, and it was like, he was right here, and I'm just like, oh my god. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
But overall, there just really need to be more. And some of the ones that were just going at us and stuff, like, it would have been a little better if they had some dialogue. And like I said, some did, but the majority of them just seemed to scream at you and just kind of make growling noises.
Yeah.
And I just would have liked it a little better if they had more dialogue. So for actors, we gave them a 7.5, and mainly it's just because there just wasn't enough. Like, there was just not that much really happened for the most part.
Yeah. And that brings us to scare factor. Like we said, we really didn't get scared all that much. I think I had the one big jump with the gurney guy jumping around. But other than that, meh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there wasn't... And this place isn't real gory or anything like that. Yeah, it's hard to rate on it because if there were more actors and stuff, and like this was a Friday night, like, so I mean it was should have been a fairly busy night and stuff. There's not like it was a Sunday or something like that where there's any reason for them to be understaffed.
Right.
Like they just were, and I mean, and I know that sometimes the haunts can't control being understaffed, but we can't control it either. I mean, we all pay the same price, so we have to review on what we see. And it just wasn't super scary. It's definitely going to be a little bit creepy. But the other people in our group didn't really seem to be getting too scared either.
Yeah. They were actually trying to scare each other, like while we were walking through the switchbacks and stuff like that, because there was nobody in there.
Right.
And the one guy was like reaching in between the switchback and trying to grab the one girl's hair and stuff like that. So, like, our group was kind of entertaining themselves.
Right. But for scare factor, we gave them a 7.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, there's still some stuff that was kind of thrilling in there, but not a whole lot really happened.
Right.
This brings us to a value. So it's $20 for general admission. The haunt's about 15 minutes long. I think it's a little bit less than this, and we didn't go through that fast.
Yeah.
We just kind of went through regularly. So if you're actually kind of booking it, it would be even a lot less than this. You could probably clear it in 10, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now on Sundays it is $15 though. It's $15 on Sundays. But throughout any other day of operation, it's $20. So for the $20, we gave a value of 6. If you go on a Sunday, probably value's a little bit higher.
Yeah, maybe like a 7.
Right. Yeah, it's just very, very short haunt. The one thing is, at least like we said, there's no line. It's all out. It's all outdoor, and you can just do what you want until they call your number. So that at least is a plus.
Yes.
Because the atmosphere outside is nice. I will say that.
Yeah,
I like the atmosphere
it was really
outside.
nice. I mean, they had like numerous bonfires you could stand around. Like, I'm sure if it was like a super busy night, it would have been really nice because there probably a lot of people like hanging out. Meet some people, have some drinks, wait for your number, things like that.
Right.
But there was literally like us and like 2 other groups that were waiting, and
yeah, it was a pretty slow night.
Yeah.
But for overall, we gave them a 7. The haunt wasn't bad. It was good. It wasn't anything above that though. I was disappointed. I thought it would be better than it was. We've been meaning to get to this place for a while, and it's a little upsetting because I thought it was going to be more, I guess, than what it was. So, still, I mean, I think the place has lots of potential, and I'm also curious, make sure to comment in the comments. Maybe we just went on a bad night. What have you guys had experience with if you've been there, just kind of let us know what your experience has been if we just kind of had an off night or something. Like I said, I mean, I'd still recommend going to the place, if you just want to. There's a whole bunch of others and stuff. Well, there's not a whole bunch of others, but there are others in the area. Castle Blood is one that's literally within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a review for that one as well on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, like I said, just let us know. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to us, put on notifications so you know when the reviews go up. We have a whole bunch of reviews going on this weekend. I know there's not much time left, but there's the rest of this year. We also plan on doing some other special stuff. We hope to do some Christmas haunted houses when the holidays come and stuff like that. So we plan on doing more. So just because the haunt season's almost over doesn't mean that we're going to stop making videos necessarily, you know.
Right.
They're still going to have things coming out. But, yeah, also make sure to like us on Facebook. The link is in the description as always, and you can message us on there and give us any recommendations for our next show where we should go. Yeah, I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
All right, so see you guys in the next one.
Bye.